Hello, and thank you for tuning in. My name is Christina Sandoval, and a little background about me. I have a private practice in career counseling at Grasshopper Career and Life Coaching, and I'm also an academic counselor at Santa Monica College and El Camino College. And today I'm going to be talking to you about translating military experience for civilian jobs. So when working with veterans, whether they're students or your clients, this can pertain to their resume writing, their cover letter, the verbiage that they use in an interview, and just their overall professional branding. So it's important to recognize the valuable experience and transferable skills that they've gained in the military. So maybe sitting down with your veteran and brainstorming which skills they used or which skills they gained in the military and which ones they enjoyed using and would like to use in the workforce in civilian positions. So of course, they will be applying for multiple positions as they kind of explore where they kind of want to land for a career, for a job. And it's important to point out that their resume should be tailored for each position that they're applying for, and that's going to look different from position to position. So applying for different jobs that require different skills is important to realize. So these are a couple of examples. So someone applying for a sales associate position may want to highlight their people skills and their leadership skills. That's probably what that particular company or organization is looking for that particular position and what they value. Same thing with the office technology. They're probably going to be looking for computer skills and tech savviness over, people skills and leadership skills. So just talking with the veteran and highlighting duties that they use in the military that will really highlight their skills for these particular positions that they're applying for. So when talking to veterans about their overall professional branding, it really is their overall image, right? So this encompasses both what you do and you say, but also how you make people feel, right? How people feel about your overall image, your reputation, the language that you use. So it's important to talk to veterans about their professional branding, and if they're applying specifically for civilian jobs, then they definitely want to demilitarize themselves and their brand. So brainstorm with a veteran about what kind of branding they want to create for themselves. What do they want their professional branding to be? So again, they want to stay away from using any military jargon, whether it's in writing or in an interview. And also consider, what does the company value and what will they understand? So when they're explaining their experience in the military and their skills, they really have to translate it in a language that, a hiring manager and evaluator of your resume would understand. We can't assume that, everyone understands military terminology. So talking about writing a resume and skills and accomplishment statements. So here, of course, you have someone evaluating your resume. The hiring manager may not have ever served in the military, so may not understand verbiage used. So be specific in describing experience. Put in terms that can be understood by everyone. So these are just a couple of examples. So the first one here: manages, tracks, and oversees all administrative actions for 130 soldiers. So that's straight to the point. It's simple, it's clear. However, it doesn't give a lot of information for someone who's not, familiar with what this might entail. So a suggested statement instead would be managed and led all administrative actions for 130 personnel. So basically, for this first example, it's just a slight word change that makes a little bit of a difference. The next example: responsible for over $50,000 worth of equipment. Again, someone might not be able to understand the significance of that experience, so consider revising as responsible for over $50,000 worth of equipment during a 12-month deployment with no loss of inventory. So here there's a little bit more of quantifying so they can understand the importance of this duty. So the last example would be listing, not defining, the title of a military award, such as Army Achievement Medal. Army Achievement Medal, that sounds really honorable, that sounds impressive, but again, someone who has never served in the military may not understand the significance and the value of earning such an award. So consider revising. And here you basically would want to define it a little bit more. Received Army Achievement Medal for completing 400 plus medical evaluations and developing patient database using MS Access, improving reporting functions and tracked demographics, records, medication, appointments, and status. So here, again, basically explaining how the person earned that award, what they did to accomplish that medal. So this will give the reader a little bit more understanding. So this is my last slide, and here are just some really helpful resources for vets looking to rebrand themselves, to look for civilian jobs and land a good position. And so the first two are basically websites where you can use a translator tool. So veterans can input their skills and certain keywords and their experience, and it will translate it to verbiage and language for civilian jobs. So that is the DOL at the Department of Labor, and the website is there. And the next one is ONET for Military Skills Translator, and the website for that one is listed. My Next Move for veterans, the website here basically provides career options based on military skills and experience for veterans. The Military to Federal Jobs Crosswalk helps to translate military occupations for federal jobs. And the last two listed here, and there's more than this, but this is specific to this particular presentation. GI Jobs Veterans Employment Center, there's the site listed there, and Feds Hire Vets. This is helpful for finding job openings for veterans who are actively seeking positions. So I hope this was helpful for you when working with veterans to keep in mind and to pass on these tips to your veteran students and clients. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good day.